What's good, everybody? My name's Kyle Johnson. I'm the co-founder of Avella and a PhD student at the University of Washington researching small-scale and origami robots like you can see here. This leaf-out origami robot actually demonstrates bistability, meaning that it can be in one state or another. However, making these devices actually requires access to a lot of expensive lab tools. So instead, we're going to show you how to make your own bistable leaf-out origami structure today out of a simple piece of paper. If you're using a standard 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, the first thing we're going to need to do is make it a square. To do that, we're going to fold at the diagonal, as I just did, so that you can see this extra bit of paper that we're going to need to cut off. If you're going to cut off at home, you can use scissors. What I'm going to do is fold and crease over this edge, and then just make sure that that crease, I go back over with my nail to make sure that it's really well folded. Flip it over to the other side. So again, we can just make sure that this extra piece is really well creased before we tear it off. Now that we have a square piece of paper, the next thing we're going to want to do is fold across the diagonals in the same direction so that you can see this X type of shape form in the center. Next, we want to add creases in between these diagonals. The way to do that is by just folding the structure up and over so that it makes this nice triangle shape, aligning at the base, and then making sure that, again, we're making all of our creases nice and hard and flipping the structure over so that it's creased in both directions. Now what you have is actually a structure that should demonstrate bistability. Next, we're going to want from the mountain to fold in these creases here all the way to that middle fold, this one here. And to do that, we want to just crease until it reaches this edge and connects there. And the reason why is because we're going to make a tip out of that diagonal like so. And the next thing is to do it for the other three edges as well. Again, you just want to be careful in these folds. Make sure that they're creased well to create nice tips. And you want to go all the way to that boundary edge there when you're making these folds so that the tips look nice and crisp. And there you have it. Now you've made your own bistable leaf-out origami structure, just like our robot. If you want to learn more about leaf-out origami or our projects, we'll attach more links at the end of this video.